Alright. This is it. This is the big, bad, awful, scary back-to-back battle in the Sutopolis City Gym. We're gonna walk up the stairs, we stand on the cracked ice, and we begin the battle against Lady Brianna. The instant we defeat Lady Brianna, the ice breaks, we fall down, we fight Last Pearl instantly. We don't heal in between the fights, we can't change our Pokemon positions between the fights, we can't change our items in between the fights. And these two battles are specifically designed to be awful. Lady Brianna's first Pokemon has a Focus Sash and sets up Stealth Rocks. She also has a Pokemon in her party that just comes out and sets up Spikes and then dies. So all of that is to do as much chip damage to your Pokemon, soften up your Pokemon as much as possible. And then when you get to the basement and fight Pearl, she tries to set up her Roar Veil. Her Pokemon are fast and they hit really hard and they tear through what little HP is left of your team. Let's do it. Your grim look is charming. You think it's charming that my outlook on this battle is grim. You're a masochist. Or sadist, or whatever the word is. Okay. The first puzzle to solve when doing these two fights is what the heck Pokemon are you going to lead with to deal with a Stealth Rock, Focus Sash, Weak Armor Kabutops, and a Light Clay Aurora Veil Cryogonal that also carries Explosion. My answer is Metagross. Metagross is going to click Brick Break here turn 1. We're going to break the Focus Sash, and Stealth Rocks are going to go up. There is no possible way that I could prevent Stealth Rocks from going up that would not screw me over for the next fight, and there's no way I could get rid of them. To prevent Stealth Rocks from going up, we would have had to put a damage boosting item on Urshifu and click Surging Strikes, but Urshifu wouldn't work well against Cryogonal. It would, but then it would be a problem later in the battle because I'd have no way to take out the Bear Tick in the back in the second battle. And the only possible way to get rid of the Stealth Rocks and Spikes that are going to be set up this battle would be with Rapid Spin, and Mega Blastoise is just not useful at all in this fight. We are holding a Metal Coat. Metal Coat boosts the damage of Bullet Punch enough that Bullet Punch on -1 Kabutops always kills after Brick Break. It is very important that the item we're holding does not boost the damage of all of my moves, because if Zen Headbutt's damage gets boosted, it brings out the wrong Pokemon when we get this kill. Baiting particular Pokemon is super important in this fight. Gothitelle, Excelgor, and Togedemaru, all of them are faster than Metagross, but Metagross outdamages every single one of them. They all have a switch-in score of +1. So Whiscash in the back, since it's the only Pokemon that outdamages me, is going to be the Pokemon that comes out next. Excuse me? What? Metagross, Metal Coat, Whiscash. Okay, when AI determines what Pokemon comes in next, if the AI has a fast kill, that's +5, slow kill is +4, faster outdamage +3, slower outdamage is +2, faster, less damage is +1. Gothitelle and Metagross have the same speed stat, so the AI believes that Gothitelle's faster. Metagross does more damage, Gothitelle's a switch-in score of +1. Excelgor is faster than Metagross, Metagross does more damage, Excelgor has a switch-in score of +1. Togedemaru is faster than Metagross, Metagross does more damage, Togedemaru has a switch-in score of +1. Whiscash maximum roll Earthquake, and I know it's maximum roll because when the AI calculates switch in, it only considers the maximum damage roll of all of the moves. Maximum damage roll of Earthquake from Whiscash is 54.7%. Maximum damage Zen Headbutt from Metagross is 54%. Whiscash does more damage than Metagross because damage is calculated in terms of percent, not numbers. Whiscash does more damage than Metagross. This should be Whiscash with a switch-in score of +2. It doesn't matter that Zen Headbutt is a fast 2-hit kill on Whiscash if they both high roll. That doesn't matter for Switch AI. This should be Whiscash with a score of +2. So now the Shadow Tag Pokemon is out on the battlefield, and I don't have my Shed Shell Pokemon out. I'm kind of just screwed here, right? We're kind of just absolutely screwed. Meteor Mash crit is 13 and 16 to kill. This Gothitelle has Hypnosis. The problem is Gothitelle has Hypnosis, so we kind of are just screwed completely. I have to click Meteor Mash. Crit is likely to kill. High roll plus Bullet Punch could maybe kill. Meteor Mash attack boost would always kill. But if this Gothitelle clicks Hypnosis and hits, I don't know what to do. How the heck is this Gothitelle and not Whiscash? Whiscash does more damage than Metagross. Maximum roll Earthquake does more than max roll of Zen Headbutt. It out damages me. It has a switch-in score of +2. And we're both full HP, so there's no weird trickery of like, I'm less than full HP, so the damage rolls are different. There's no special AI for Pokemon that have Shadow Tag or Arena Trap or anything. Like, I'm looking at the AI switch-in chart right now. Somehow, the game sent out Gothitelle instead of Whiscash when there's no reason it should have. And now we're kind of just at the mercy of Gothitelle not clicking or missing Hypnosis, assuming that I win the speed tie and don't kill with Meteor Mash crit. This is bogus. What the heck? Give me a crit. All we can do is spam Bullet Punch and hope we wake up like first turn. Or second turn, maybe. My line is entirely dependent on Metagross being full HP at the start of the second battle, and that can't happen now because Gothitelle came out for some reason. This isn't guaranteed to kill. Okay, we gotta kill. So, since Whiscash doesn't have a switch-in score of +2, because somehow it doesn't out-damage me, that means that this is a Selgor coming in? Because it's the next Pokemon in party order that outspeeds me? Correct? What? What? Selgor and Togedemaru have switch-in scores of +1. If Whiscash came in, that means its switch-in score is more than +1. But Gothitelle has a switch-in score of +1. And since it came out, that means Whiscash's switch-in score must have been +1 or less. So somehow Whiscash had a switch-in score that was 1 or less 2 turns ago, and now its switch-in score is 2 or more. The only possible way that this could make sense is that Whiscash has a switch-in score of 2, Selgor and Togedemaru have a switch-in score of 1, Gothitelle has a switch-in score of 3. For Gothitelle to have a switch-in score of 3, it has to outspeed and outdamage Metagross. Maximum damage Thunderbolt, which is Gothitelle's highest damaging move on Metagross, does less than half of minimum roll of Meteor Mash, so it doesn't outdamage me. What is happening? So the game just decided to not send out Whiscash for the purpose of making Metagross not be full HP, so now my line for the second battle doesn't work, and now that Metagross is no longer full HP, instead of continuing to not send out Whiscash and giving me a free kill on a Selgor to preserve Florges for the second battle so that it's better able to counter the Electivire one-on-one, I've now lost full health on my Metagross and cannot preserve Florges' full health for the second battle? Because if this was a Selgor, Metagross just kills a Selgor after it sets up spikes, Florges is at full health for the next battle, Florges is the only way I have to get through Electivire, and at full HP, it's much safer. What the heck is going on? I don't have... I don't understand what's going on. Okay, hang on. Take a drink of water. Take a deep breath. Lock in. We're not going to let this stupid game and its BS get the better of us. We are not going to die here. This is always Earthquake. Highest damaging move. Whiscash has Rindoberry, Leaf Storm, Sceptile, just doesn't care. Even with Rindoberry, I think this is like minimum 110% damage or something insane like that. 108. Without Rindoberry, Leaf Storm kills Whiscash 2.25 times over, basically. This is always going to bring out a Selgor. Okay. Imagine that Metagross is full health right now and Gothitelle hasn't come out. This is the line that we had planned originally, where Whiscash comes out on Metagross. A Selgor is clicking Bug Buzz on Sceptile for a fast kill. We're going to switch to Florges. Bug Buzz special defense drop would be really bad, but as long as that doesn't happen, we should be fine. Okay, no special defense drop. Okay. Okay. We out-heal this Selgor because maximum roll of Energy Ball is 25.6% damage, and minimum roll of Draining Kiss heals 26%. So we always out-heal this Selgor. We're just going to spam Draining Kiss until it's dead. This is a 3-hit kill because it's going to attack again next turn. 2 ticks of Life Orb means Draining Kiss is 3-hit kill. It's actually 3-hit kill guaranteed after 1 tick of Life Orb, but then this will be 2. We could Moonblast plus Draining Kiss, but if we spam Draining Kiss, we have a better chance to be full HP. That crit is actually insane. This is Energy Ball. Draining Kiss should always kill after Life Orb Tick. We have a chance to be full health. That should be a kill. It's minimum 31.5%. I need this. Oh, dude! Really? Really, dude? Really? Remember how 2 turns ago I said that that crit was really, really nice? Yeah, now it's really, really bad because we're not going to heal any off of this energy ball. This energy ball is going to kill us. That crit's actually awful. That's so not fair, dude. I was expecting Florges to not quite be full HP for Electivire, but in my plan, Metagross was full HP and would be able to, like, team up with Florges to take it out. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I switch to Infernape to preserve HP on Florges? Ugh. I'm an idiot. I should have switched to Infernape to preserve HP on Florges because I don't need Infernape after this battle. Infernape's literally here to kill Togedemaru and then Shed Shell out against Gothitelle, which can't happen because the game decided to screw me. Crap. Crap. I should have switched to Infernape to take that energy ball, and then we would just fake out Norosphere this Togedemaru. Because the damage from energy ball is probably about the same as it is from Iron Tail. And I don't need Infernape after this. Dang it. Well, that's the first battle down, but for some reason the AI went out of order on the first Pokemon Switch, and I made a mistake there on the Florges. So Florges and Metagross both should be at full health right now, and neither of them are. On the flip side, because we didn't use Weavile on Gothitelle, Weavile's at full HP instead of being at 3/8 HP because it was going to originally take Stealth Rocks and Spikes and then one-shot Gothitelle. But Metagross and Florges HP is much more viable than Weavile. Because the original plan, Weavile doesn't do anything in the second fight, so I think we're definitely not out of it. We're still in trouble. We'll be in huge trouble if the AI decides to send out the wrong Pokemon again, I can tell you that. Cryogonal is holding Light Clay. It is always going to click Aurora Veil here. We're going to click Brick Break. Brick Break is 3 and 8 to kill if it's not a crit, guaranteed to kill if it's crit. If we could one-shot this thing, that would actually be incredible. What?! What is happening? I guess Aurora Veil isn't guaranteed when a Pokemon has Light Clay. It's 50-50 to be +7, +8. And Blizzard's highest damaging move, so that would be 50, 20, 10. I guess it's 85% Aurora Veil, 15% Blizzard, but like, It's a Pokemon with either Aurora Veil, Light Screen, Reflect, and Holding Light Clay. Like, you never expect it to not set one of those up turn 1. Yeah, it was 15% attack, 85% Aurora Veil. We are in a lot of trouble now. We're in trouble because this is no longer Sigilif. Because every Pokemon in Pearl's party outspeeds Metagross, but Metagross outdamages all of them. This is not going to be Sigilif now because our HP is so low. This is going to be Electivire, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be Electivire because it has a fast kill. And this is 50-50 between Thunderbolt, Focus Blast. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm going to kill Sigilif now. I guess I do have Weavile as an option for Sigilif. Well, what do I do? 50-50 Thunderbolt, Focus Blast. No matter which one it picks, Infernape is dead to crit, lives regular. Regular plus Hail could kill. I can't go Urshifu if it's Thunderbolt. I can't go Weavile because it could be Focus Blast. Infernape's dead to every crit, and some non-crits plus Hail. Um... 246. How much hail damage does Sceptile take? 15. 15. Max roll Focus Blast crit plus hail damage on Sceptile is 160. Sceptile never dies to Focus Blast max roll crit plus hail damage, and Sceptile has a Citrus Berry. Every Pokemon that didn't need a specific item has Citrus Berry. So what we can do here is we can throw out Sceptile, and we can guarantee that next turn is always Focus Blast, which means that we can switch in Florges on guaranteed Focus Blast instead of Focus Blast Thunderbolt 50-50, which means Florges will take less damage and have one less turn to get paralyzed. Because Florges is my only way to beat Electivire now, and Thunderbolt is highest damaging move, Focus Blast does basically nothing. We're still risking Focus Blast special defense drop when Florges comes in, but there's no way to avoid that now because Cryogonal went for frickin' Blizzard. $153, Hail Chip did 15, 138. Focus Blast crit always kills. Because my thought process is if Sceptile stays in and we take a Focus Blast and we live, we can hit Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm's like 5 and 16 to kill, which isn't the big deal. The big deal is that next turn... Yeah, I can't stay in for a turn because it's always Focus Blast, but if this is crit, Sceptile always dies. The energy ball that Florges took last battle unnecessarily really sucks right now. Yeah, we definitely can't stay in this Focus Blast crit kills Sceptile. Sceptile's my only grass-type Pokemon I have left. My only good grass-type. No, actually, my only grass-type Pokemon. So Sceptile cannot die. I think what we do is we spend a turn using Detect here just to get another round of Hail Chip on Electivire to try to help Florges out as much as possible. What the heck? Oh, right. I didn't have Hail selected when I'm staring at the damage calculator right now. Yeah, Ice Weather Ball is a thing that Electivire has, so good thing I didn't try to stay in there. Okay, so this is Weather Ball, not Focus Blast. Still does less damage than Thunderbolt on Florges, and Weather Ball cannot special defense drop like Focus Blast can, so this is actually safe-ish. Because if we had gone straight to Florges earlier, Thunderbolt does more damage, Focus Blast has a chance to drop special defense. Weather Ball is halfway in between the two damage-wise, but we can't lose special defense, we can't get status, we save some HP. So we just have to spam Draining Kiss now and hope that we survive? I don't think I can win this. Draining Kiss heals like 5% less than Thunderbolt deals for damage, plus Hail Chip is 6%. Yeah, we just gotta spam Draining Kiss. We have Cherry Berry for paralysis, because 1v1ing this thing with Florges was always the only option. Electivire's under 50%. Moonblast plus Hail always kills. What is the damage roll for Thunderbolt? $15.77. Okay. Moonblast plus Hail Chip will always kill. We have to click this because we can't just sit here spamming Draining Kiss. If Thunderbolt crits, Florges dies, but I think I have other ways I can kill this Electivire. Okay, there we go. It doesn't matter, Hail Chip kills. There we go. 2713. 2713, 64. Okay. So what comes out here? Is this Sigilif now? Yeah, this has to be Sigilif because it has a fast kill with Air Slash. Which, like, I think this is okay. Sigilif has a fast kill with both Air Slash and stored power. We're gonna switch to Weavile. Weavile who's at full health because Gothitelle came out early in the first battle. Expected result. That's a crit. Thanks for that. I don't think it matters, though. Knockoff minimum damage roll is exactly 100% of Sigilus's HP, and we outspeed this thing, so we're good. Now the only question is, does this bring out Walrein, or... This should be... Yeah, this is Beartic, because Beartic has a slow kill on Weavile. Beartic has slow kill on Weavile. And it's... Yeah... Beartic kills with every roll of low kick, 6 rolls of Icicle Crash. This is... Somehow, this is exactly where I planned to be when I put this line together. Is Urshifu switches into an attack from Beartick and then kills both Beartick and Walrein. I want this to be Icicle Crash. Okay, this could still be an issue. Icicle Crash and Low Kick basically do the same amount of damage. Low Kick is slightly more damage, so it's more likely. The reason I don't want this to be Icicle Crash has a chance to flinch. That could be a problem. But if this is Low Kick or Icicle Crash non-flinch... There it is! Despite the early Gothitelle, the misplay on the Florges, and improvising the entire second battle, this back-to-back ends exactly the way I planned. Urshifu kills Beartick with close combat, and then chain kills Walrein with the same move. Oh my god! That was awful. I have no idea why the heck Gothitelle came out before Whiscash. I don't care. Oh man, that was a steer and a half. That was a steer from the word go, and we had a misplay, and we still managed to bring it home. What an awful back-to-back fight. 2 fights left in this gym. They're both double battles. They're both awful. And then we scale. Keep it going.